Hello everyone! Today I have a sketchbook tour. This is the one that if you happen to see my last sketchbook tour that I showed at the beginning where I was like, I'm already started on a new one. And that was a while ago, so I have this one and then I have these two that I also have completed that I will do a tour at some point. But yeah, we have this one. This is a Strathmore soft cover. I feel like it's a very well-known and popular sketchbook. I like them. Here we have a random sticker I made and Marco's. So in all of my sketchbooks, I pretty much always do like a welcome page of some kind. I mean, like I can show you, even in this one, I have like just a little like welcome. It's a little sneak peek. And even in this one, welcome. Why I capitalize like every other letter? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this one was started in April, finished in November of 2022. So again, an old one. This drawing though, look at how beautiful it is. I think other than her hands, something weird. I wanted it to look like her hands were like tied together, but I feel like it just looks awkward. But you know, if we just ignore the hand part, I think the way she looks really cool. Here, I love pinks, purples, and blues. It's like my favorite color combo. And this is actually my OC Ellis Dean. I don't know, I was a weird kid, but I loved the idea of like a cotton candy colored kind of character. This was like an idea I had for painting. I never ended up doing it, but maybe we will because I kind of still like it. I love this picture so much. I was so happy with it. One thing about me is I have a really hard time drawing like unique outfits. My go-to is always like a t-shirt, pants, and you know, some Converse. So I wanted to try and get better at doing that. Also, sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking. It's the only one I have. I guess it was mermaid, yeah, mermaid. And I always try to draw mermaids during mermaid, but I don't know, something about drawing mermaids is just not for me. So I just always end up not drawing mermaids. I've just never found it enjoyable for whatever reason. But here we have some fun drawings. It wasn't intentional, but I feel like these two look exactly the same, like in the way that their hair is. So I guess I had a little bit of same face syndrome with that one. I feel like around this time I was starting to develop art block as well, so I feel like the beginning of the sketchbook looks really good, and then towards the end of the sketchbook it just honestly looks pretty bad. Like I'm not really happy with the end of the sketchbook. Over here, I love this. I had this idea for like a mannequin, but like the mannequin was like bleeding, so there's like a little, or like the mannequin was alive kind of a thing, and so there's like a little heart and it's like dripping blood down her face. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Here was not a great page. Although this little guy, how cute is he? Like, seriously. I love him. And then I tried to draw another mermaid because, like I said, it was mermaid. It just wasn't working out for me. And I don't know, something with mermaids is just not enjoyable for me. Here, I drew this girl. She kind of looks like my OC Erica, but it's not supposed to be her, and that's just funny to me. And then of course we have the fishes all trapped in their own little prisons. That's some deep shit right there. Here, more doodles. I really like them. This one, I was really trying out like a different type of style, like a different way of doodling, I guess. And I kind of applied that to this one, and like I just wanted to change my style a little bit. And yeah, I mean it didn't stick. It still looks like my style, I still draw like that, but trying to like make it more cutesy, kind of anime-y. This is actually, I was trying to think of an idea for a tattoo to represent my dog April, who had passed away. And I actually did end up getting a tattoo very similar to this. I actually have it right here. I would have loved to have it in like fun colors, but it was going to be a lot more expensive, so I just got the solid black ink and just got the color on the collar because that was the important part. April, my dog, she always had a purple collar on. Here we just have more doodles, more sketches. This was done with Tombow water brush pens. I was falling in love, this one as well. I was falling in love with water brush pens around this time and just using them all the time. I highly recommend them, they're a lot of fun. Here we have my OC, Erica. She's in a wedding dress, I guess. And then another OC, Erica. Well, it's the same person, but this is just when her hair gets cut. And then just more random doodles. This one, I guess I should say, this one is technically a drawing of Link, who is like her boyfriend. So yeah, I think I drew a picture of them together later in the sketchbook. Here, again, I was just doodling. I mean, the whole thing is doodling. The whole sketchbook is I was just doodling. I love drawing rooms like this. I think they're a lot of fun. And they're so easy. Like, I don't sketch out like perspective, so like I'm sure there are places that are like really wonky for perspective wise. Like this, I feel shouldn't be going up, but they're just fun, you know? And it's just nice to have fun. It's a sketchbook. There's nothing serious about a sketchbook. Here, I just wanted to draw like a fancy outfit. I have a feeling I probably found like a reference for this outfit on Pinterest. So I'm sure I didn't come up with that at all. And then here we are, we have Erica and Link. I actually really like this picture. It was one of the first times I drew like my OCs together. This one I think is really cute. I love the way the brown in her hair looks. It looks like she's backlit. So like the back of her hair is a bit lighter than the front. I love it. Beautiful. Here I just taped in Arizona to label because I don't know, I felt like it. Here, this is one of my favorite animes. This is Snow White with the red hair, I believe. And then this is Obi. He's my favorite, I love him. And then I forget her name all the time, but she's the main character. I like her too, but I always forget her name. I never forget his name because he's literally my favorite. I love him. Here we have like an unfinished drawing. I don't really like this one. So yeah, we'll skip over her. This one, I like the idea of, but I wish it was not on this page because of how gorgeous this picture is. Like, I love it so much. She is absolutely gorgeous. Look at her eyes. The way her eyes look are just stunning. And this came from my own brain. I was so like in love with it when I drew it, and I was like, oh, I wish that this picture was not being partially covered by this picture because like I don't hate this, but I just like if it could like leave so you could just see her, that'd be great. And then here we have some doodles. I think I was talking about how I was like depressed and hadn't been sketching in a while. I hadn't been going to the shop, which is where all my art supplies is at my dad's workshop. I have like a whole little corner there that I use to draw. So I hadn't been going there in a while, so I hadn't really been able to draw much because I'd just been at home so much, and all of my art supplies is at the shop. Here's a little pen doodle. This is actually pretty old. I just taped it in here to cover this one up because I liked this one, but I felt like it was very different from the page. And I like the idea of just doing like pen doodles over here. I love just doodling with pen. Just so much fun and so scribbly. I love them. Here, this is I was actually swatching for a commission I did for my brother. It was a Dragon Ball Z painting. I do a couple of those for him like all the time. Here, okay, so I don't know if I said it, but Ellis, my fictional character, in my head he has his own brand called Sad Apparel, and so I was trying to think, him and his wife, in my head, they have like their own apparel line, and so I wanted to like draw like ideas for like what they would be selling. So I 100% see Ellis like creating these ones, these like more skater type outfits, and then his wife like these more like cutesy feminine kind of outfits, and then like I see like these ones as like collaborations between the two of them, that cutesy meets skater kind of look. But yeah, this was me trying to like teach myself how to like draw outfits, something that's not just a basic tee and jeans. But I don't know if it really worked because I still just draw a t-shirt and jeans every time. I'm really not creative with clothing. Some fun doodles. Got a split. Everyone thinks that I drew Melanie when they see this. I just drew a girl with a split hair color. I love the split look. I think it just looks so cute. And you could be like two different people depending on which side someone's looking at you. Here, some doodles. I really wasn't having a great day with these. This was an idea to have like the eye melting, but I don't know, it doesn't work. I feel like I had the idea, but it wasn't great. I also wasn't very great at portraiture at this time, so definitely a lot that could be improved here. Here I got some zebra mild liner brush pens. It's these ones up here in the corner, the blue, the pink, and the purple. I love these, and I think they're a lot of fun to sketch with, and like here I used all three of them in this fun little sketch. I think this one is definitely probably my favorite. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Ooh, this one I love. Look how cute she is. I wanted to do like a, I don't know, what would that be considered? Like a 50s or 60s kind of look. So cute. I love her. And then another like weird one. I don't know, something about the like flower with the eye in it. I feel like that's a concept that's been done millions of times, but I love it. This was supposed to be a peonies, but I don't know if it really, I don't think it looks like one. I practiced later when I used to be a tattoo apprentice, and so I had to practice flowers a lot. So I can draw a little bit better than that now. And more pen doodles to cover up this ugly drawings. I hate this drawing so much. I wanted to do like a fun, crazy background with my Posca markers, and I like the background. I hate the drawing. I rushed through the drawing, and that was my first mistake because it looked cute, but now I'm like, oh, I couldn't look at it, so I just taped this on over it. Here, more doodles, and then my desk. This is actually my desk at home, so my tablet that I use to draw like my digital sketches, and then my power cords, my table lamp, and this is literally how my desk is. So I have a mirror behind it, and then my computer, and then my keyboard, and my keyboard comes right to the edge of my desk, so I quite literally have no room to draw. Even if I move my keyboard over, like the stand of my desk like gets in my way. I have like maybe an inch of space to draw. So this is a little sketch I did, and then I'm playing The Sims. So yeah, this is my desk at home. I don't really have a place. And the kitchen table is always being used for something, so I can draw it here, but it's kind of hard to. Here, I just looked up some, I think these two I looked up references from Pinterest, and these were just random doodles. This I don't like. This is what I'm talking about, where like the beginning of the sketchbook I really love, and then everything after it I feel like just kind of went downhill. I feel like you can kind of tell the art block was setting in, and it just wasn't going great. I love drawing clowns, so I tried to draw like clown girls. Wasn't working out. This is actually an idea that I did do. I called him Dead Milk, and I actually made like a little brother to him very recently, like a vampire milk. Here I was using gouache. Every time I have gouache, I always feel the urge to draw flowers for whatever reason, so that's what I did. And then this one, I think the outfit looks really cute. And moving on, I have this. This is a portrait that I did, and I thought it came out so good that I was scared to ruin it with watercolors. So I just watercolored the background to emphasize the sketch. So now I'm looking at this and I'm like, definitely see things that could be improved. I'd have to look at the reference, but I don't know if her ear is supposed to look like that. Like, I don't know if I made it too big. It's hard to tell just because I'm looking at this and this was so long ago. It was literally like 2 years ago. This I think I had like extra paint and I just used it here like I usually do. I always find these the most enjoyable pages because I'm using the leftover paint from my palettes, but I also just make like these weird portraits every time and I love them. Here I had gotten some new pens. I love this like mustard pen. It's so beautiful. I love it, but I was just playing, doodling. Here is Halloween time, and I drew this cute little like spooky boy. I love drawing people with pumpkins on their faces. It's so cute. And then some random doodles. I was really trying to draw like a bigger person because I realized I draw like a lot of like smaller people. And yeah, I think it came out pretty good. It's not too bad. I definitely see things that I would need to improve on, but I don't think it was too bad. And then this one, I wanted to draw an outfit inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas as like a bathing suit kind of outfit, but I don't think I've ever really finished it. So, but it looks cool. I like it a lot. Here I just drew this for some reason. This again was with the Tombow water brush pens. I think also the Crayola water brush pens because I use, or not brush pens, the water pens, because I use those all the time. And then this was an idea for a painting that I wanted to do, but I never ended up doing it. But I like the concept of like the knife cutting through and it's just bleeding roses. Here we just have, I think this is Aurora, the musical artist. And then this is a song lyric and another idea. At this time I was trying to draw to like re-inspire myself, but I was just like, her proportions are weird and stuff like that. This one's not too bad. I like that one. This one, not great. But you know, we try. Oh, it looks like I forgot about Inktober. Here I want to do more pink sketches. And I think this was one of my Sims on The Sims. I can't remember exactly. And then this is a Lolita dress. I love drawing Lolita dresses. I actually have a Lolita dress it was like a handmade Lolita dress, so it's not like a brand one. But I love the look of Lolita dresses, especially like the gothic Lolita dresses. So I love drawing them. They're just so much fun to draw. Here was like crayons. I was obsessed with crayons. Recently, well, I say recently, but this was 2 years ago, but during this time I was obsessed with using crayons and I realized I hadn't used any crayons in the sketchbook. So that's what I did. I drew a crayon portrait on this side. I mean, how beautiful do crayons look, honestly? And then this one, I drew another one, but this one's like a bit more lighter than this one. It's just, I love drawing with crayons. It's so much fun. Just another idea. I keep having this idea of doing like a dollhouse on fire. I never end up doing it, but I always draw like little thumbnails of it. So maybe I should just do it. To really say here, this is a reference that I used of myself, but I didn't really make it myself. But yeah, she's pretty cute. I love the hair. The hair came out great. I wish my hair was actually this luscious in real life, but it's not. But I wish, you know. But it came out great. I love it. More crayon doodles. The rest of this sketchbook from here on out just does not. It's not great. I don't like it. So we're just gonna skip through a bit. Here, I really like this drawing though. I just don't know what she's doing with her arms. It's an idea though. And then around this time, I think I was applying for my tattoo apprenticeship. So I think I was attempting to draw ideas for it. So here, yeah, you can see, I was trying to practice how to draw flowers and an idea for like a sleeve, a tattoo sleeve, and stuff like that. Just trying to, finish the sketchbook and practice for my apprenticeship. Here I had 2 pink pens and I just wanted to see the difference in them, and as you can see, this one looks very purpley. I definitely prefer this one. This is the Jelly Roll from Sakura. This one I don't remember. I believe it was the Bic pen. The Bic Crystal, I think they're called. But I don't know. I believe. This was actually, I did a realistic portrait of this drawing, this reference, for my tattoo apprenticeship, and before I did that, I just did it really quickly in here, like in my style. That way, just personally, I could compare them. And the realistic one definitely looked better. That's because it was realistic. Around this time, I was having really bad art block, so I drew it, and then I could have made it look a lot better if I would have taken my time to actually make it look good, and then not just use my water-based pens and use like actual watercolor. But like I said, I just couldn't be bothered. And then more just sketches. I was really just trying to fill up this sketchbook and like again, like think of ideas for like tattoos that I could put in my portfolio. Here I made stamps of my logo. I just made a logo for fun, I guess, I don't know. But I really like them. Obviously they didn't come out great. I was trying, you know, we attempted something, it didn't really work. This one came out not too bad. And then just a doodle. I usually have like a little doodle and then I say goodbye, but this one I just clearly wasn't interested. And then I'm not going to show you the last page because I have like, I wrote on there just a summary of what I thought of this sketchbook, but it's a little personal stuff. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys just want a video without me talking, you just want to see the sketchbook, like all the sketches in it, I will do another video of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to the next ones. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.